June is Men's Health Awareness Month, and from working in the yard to fishing with friends, men can hurt their backs in a variety of ways. East Cooper Medical Center's Dr. Poletti tells us how we can stay safe while having fun. Good to see you, Doctor.
Good to see you. Thanks for having me. You know, back pain in men is so common. Back pain is our country's second most expensive medical problem, right behind the common cold.
Really? Now, I'm sure it ranges from a variety of different symptoms, some of which are pretty minor and some of which are debilitating where you can't even move, aren't they?
Sure. In general, if you have a back problem, if the pain's not running down your legs, if you don't have numbness and tingling down your arms, you probably do have a problem that could get better on its own or could get better without any type of expensive or serious medical treatment.
Now, do you notice a lot of times that folks will come into you, especially men, after they've been working on the house, maybe doing some home repairs, and they say, oh, my back is so stiff? Are things like that problems?
Oh, sure. Back pain develops in men about age 35, just when we start to fall apart a little bit, as most men are as you get into your mid-30s, 40s, or 50s. You're still pretty good in your arms and chest, still pretty good in your legs, not so good in the midsection. Right. And so because of that loss of core strength, sometimes we get back pain when we find ourselves sitting on our hands or pulling ourselves up in our chair, shifting from side to side, trying to take the pressure off of our spine. And so many people that overdo it in the yard ultimately need to focus on good posture, good core strength, so that you're strengthening the muscles in your abdomen, in your core, so that they take the heat off of the bones in your back.
Now, do you find a lot of gentlemen maybe work on computers all day and they're hunched over that desk? Do you find that they have a lot of back problems?
A lot of back problems and neck problems. So commonly, people that work on computers, people that are in service jobs, tend to hold their neck forward. They tend to want to be very attentive and look forward to try to pay attention. If you think about it, our heads weigh about 12 pounds. Well, we can hold a 12-pound weight like this pretty good, but you start to hold a 12-pound weight forward, and the muscles in the back of your neck start to work pretty hard. They start to get overstressed, and so a lot of people that do sedentary computer work will get a lot of neck pain, a crick in their neck, pain between their shoulder blades, or in the worst case scenario, a shooting pain that can go down the arm.
Now, do you find a lot of times that things such as that, if they go untreated, they become degenerative problems over time?
Well, sometimes you can't prevent degeneration. That's just part of the aging process. But in general, using good posture, increasing your core strength will decrease the incidence and how bad those problems can be if you get them.
Okay, now if somebody does have a problem and they come in to see you, what sorts of treatment do you offer?
Well, again, the most important part is being examined by a doctor, determining whether you have pain or numbness going in your arms or legs. If you don't have that problem, many times you can get by with seeing a therapist or a trainer, being shown some exercises to strengthen your back. Sometimes people will take medications, prescription medications in the Advil family. Sometimes more serious medications like pain medication or muscle relaxers. But again, most people that don't have pain down their arms or down their legs are going to get better without expensive or invasive treatment.
Now, I know you do offer surgery as well, and if someone is in a state where they can barely move, what are the results once you're done with the surgery?
Well, surgery is a last resort. At Southeastern Spine Institute, we operate only on about 4% of people that come in. So the vast majority of people that we see don't require surgery. Surgery can vary from an extensive operation for scoliosis to now where we can do an endoscopic operation for a ruptured disc, where we can use an incision about the diameter of a pen, where you can go in under a lighted tube to look at the nerves. And if you have a problem like that, an operation can be successful, but again, surgery is a last resort, something that we only do if we have no choice.
Well, that's good, because you say the surgery word and a lot of people sometimes hear that and they get freaked out.
Never met somebody that wanted to have surgery.
And I'm one of those. Well, Dr. Poletti, thanks so much.
Great, thanks so much for having me.
All right. Well, we're going to be right back with a momtrepreneur. That's right, momtrepreneur. She's invented a product that even the celebs are rocking. You need to check this out after the break.